Okay, folks, I wanted to show you this real quick before I head out of town. I found a few 3.5 inch holes, and I'm going to show you my three favorite and best performers 3.5. This is what most of my buddies are actually shooting. I prefer the 3-inch, but they love these 3.5s. And I'm going to show you what my load is on these. And these things are incredible. I ain't going to lie. These loads, I would not be scared to try a deer at 100 yards with these loads right here. And what they are is 35 grains of Blue Dot or 34 grains of IMR Blue. Now, I am using IMR Blue right now because that's what I got in there. But it doesn't matter. They're about equally the same, to be honest with you. 3.5 inch TPS wad. I ain't lying, got these loads are great, buddy. Then I take a little cork wad, paper wad, fiber wad, and I break off an 1/8 inch piece. Drop it right down there in the bottom of the hole. Then, alright, for number ones I'm using, y'all should probably see enough of my videos, I don't use 30 caliber, I use 29 caliber. Because it stacks better. One, I use 24 of them in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Every now and then I give them a little nudge. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 pellets right there to the top of that wad, that 3.5 inch wad. Now, if you use 30 cal, you're not going to get that many in there. But if you're using 29 caliber, which, you know, factory buckshot that you're buying on the shelves, their number one buckshot is actually coming out to 28.5 caliber. That's what they're using. Then, I just put an overshot card in it. Just like I do any other round. Over here to the Lee, Mech will not do 3.5s unless you buy an extension or anything for it. But the Lee will, even though they say it won't. 6-point pre-crimp. Come on over here to the final crimp. 3.5 inch, 24 pellet, number one buckshot. And that thing is a hammer, guys. I got a couple buddies in our club, man. Every time they pull the trigger, one of the guys in Buckeye, he just, man, when he pulls the trigger on this is a dead deer. You just go on down there and help him pull it. It's ready to go. All right, the next one is going to be the same thing. 34 grains of IMR Blue. 3.5 inch Fiocchi hull. Now, when you do a Lee, when you're reloading these, see, these are new Fiocchis. Like $17 for a bag of 100 3.5 inch holes. You can't resize and redo them on that. These are one and done for me. But as cheap as I'm getting the holes, I really don't care. Now, this one is going to be an 18 pellet double alt. The thing about this is, it's not actually double alt. This is 32 cal, which, if you go by factory specs, they're not even 32. The double alt you're buying in the store is not 33 caliber. Most of the time, you're lucky if it's 32. I've seen Hornady buckshot was like 31.5, and they're calling it 33 caliber double alt. 34 grains, IMR Blue. Another 3.5 inch TPS wad. Stick it down there in the bottom good again. Once again, drop an 1/8 inch piece of fiber 20 gauge wad down there in the bottom of this. All right, with 32 cals, we're stacking them by 2. There's 2. And I got them in there to start with. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 pellets once again. Right there to the top of the wad. If it's overstacking the wad in these, it won't crimp for you. Just barely enough buffer to get up to the top of the pellets. There it is. Once again, an overshot card right over top of it. Back to the back station, which is a 6-point crimp. 6-point crimp. Over to the final station. Final crimp. Oh, that one didn't close all the way, but all right. 3.5 inch double alt. But that one is actually really, really tight and is not my favorite. But there's another wad I showed y'all earlier. MG42. To me, this gives you incredible pattern. The other one is just way too tight. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. I'm not that big on them type of patterns. But I'll show you. This is the one. This one here is what most of the guys truly prefer. It's 34 grains once again of IMR blue. Once this thing says it's done. Oh, there it is. 34 grains. This is the easiest one to remember, and it's easier if y'all gonna get in starter loading. Buy you a bag of 100 of these. These come in $2.50 in a bag. MG42s. Right down on top of your powder charge. Tamp it down good. 18 pellets again of 32 caliber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pellets. This one actually gives you a little more room, and I prefer that for crimping because the other one can actually crush holes. Buffer pattern. Overshot card. Pre-crimp. Final crimp. That is a 18 pellet double all 3.5 inch. This thing will bring down freaking Frankenstein. This thing is bad for a while. That's one of my favorites right there. And it's simple. MG42, you ain't got to go through all the fiber wads, everything else. You're good to go. And that is how you make a 3.5 inch. There's number one again. 3.5 inch. 24 pellets. 18 pellets of 32 cal double aught. Both of them extremely good rounds. Number one could easily just a hair bit more. There it is. It's done. Usually I put, well, alright, I'll do it. Fingernail polish. Clear fingernail polish to seal these new holes up. A little bit right there in the center. Let it dry. A little bit right there in the center. Let it dry. And it's done. I would hand them to my buddies tomorrow and tell them to shoot a deer 80 to 100 yards. They wouldn't even worry about it. They would just do it. All right, folks. I hope that would help y'all. That's two of the better rounds right there that you can ever load. And I hope y'all have a blessed time till I'm gone till Christmas. Oh yeah, the pellets I was making, they're already poured. I just got to do a bunch of snipping. Later.